At the last Italian Grand Prix, Formula One was the scene of another controversy involving decisions by the FIA, and this time Kevin Magnussen, a Haas driver, came to the fore. The Dane received a 10-second penalty after an incident with Alpine's Pierre Gasly led him to reach the penalty point limit on his super license, which resulted in an automatic suspension of the next Azerbaijan Grand Prix. The clash between Magnussen and Gasly took place in the Variante della Roggia, one of the most technical sections of the Monza circuit, where both entered side by side. The little contact did not stop either of them from continuing on track, but Magnussen's subsequent overtaking of the Frenchman ended up being severely punished by the race stewards. In addition to the time penalty, Magnussen received 2 penalty points, adding up the 12 necessary for suspension. Pierre Gasly, for his part, was not satisfied with the FIA's decision. During an interview, the French driver expressed surprise at learning of the punishment applied to his fellow grid and was emphatic in stating that the touch between them was minimal, classifying it as nothing. "It was a bit of a spin, but in the end, I really did not lose time," commented Gasly, who still made sure to show solidarity with Magnussen. Gasly made clear that he is willing to intervene on behalf of the Dane, arguing that the penalty was unfair and that the incident did not justify such severity. "I hope that somehow they can reverse this, because it would definitely be unfair. I will be happy to visit the stewards and see what I can do to ensure that this decision is reviewed," the Alpine driver added, signaling he is willing to fight for Magnussen. Meanwhile, Haas has chosen to adopt a more cautious stance. Team chief Ayao Komatsu avoided making public statements about Magnussen's suspension, suggesting that issues such as these should be discussed directly with the commissioners, avoiding public attrition. Komatsu's strategy seems to be to keep the team focused on the next challenge, despite the forced absence of one of their main drivers. This incident raises questions about the consistency and fairness of FIA's decisions. Magnussen's penalty, which resulted in the suspension of a race, can be seen as an example of excessive application of rules, especially in a sport where contact is often inevitable. Is the FIA being too strict? And what impact will this decision have on the championship? Now, what do you think? Was Magnussen's punishment fair, or did the FIA go too far in this case? Leave your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates on the world of Formula One.